So whenever a conversation goes down like this, you guys know how it goes. We're going to have to start with that, right?
Go ahead.
So we're going to rapid fire this. You ready for this?
Yeah.
So subject matter, and you guys will hear it, but subject matter, the response can be as long as you want, but here's the first subject. You ready?
Yes.
Mom, your wife. Tell me about her.
She is the most awesome woman in the whole world, my high school sweetheart. I call her my beautiful black queen. She's my soulmate, my very best friend in the world, and the best mother in the world of all my children.
So, mother of 6, there's you 2, and then there's 4 more, and they're all just as important. And we're talking about Trina, your mom.
Yes, sir.
So, Mom.
The greatest, honestly, the strongest. She can take care of all of us, Dad being away most of the time, but yeah, all I can say is strength, man. She's held it down like it's nothing, and she's the greatest, honestly. Words really can't explain it, but yeah.
We've used good words, but anchor. What does a ship do if it's not anchored? It's just gonna keep on going, right? She holds down the fort. Dad's away, he hasn't seen a summer in, I don't know, since 79 or something crazy like that. I was born in 85. I'm the oldest and Jaren's the youngest. That's 30 plus years, 40 something years, and she's always there for us. I don't know if she's missed a game, and we might have had games at the same time, but she's still at all of them, and just a great woman. She showed me and my wife how to be great parents, and so is my dad, great role model. So that's how I would describe it.
So he gets it now, right? He's going through the diapers, he's going through the challenges, brand new dad. So all these things, he's not only speaking as a son, he's got a little wisdom in that answer, doesn't he?
Yes. He's proud, being our first son, he has always been a joy. And, I've always wanted all of my boys to actually pattern their life after him, not after me. He was an easy child to raise, even though he was wild, always threw stuff. And, actually he was very, very active. He was so active when he was little that we took him to the doctor and thought something was wrong with him. And the doctor actually asked us, said, what does he do? We said, he never sits still. He's throwing stuff, he's jumping on stuff, never sits still. And he said, will he sit still long enough for you to read a book? And my wife said, sure, he sits still all the time. He said, well, he's perfectly fine. And it's like, I don't believe it. And the only thing I can say about John T is I had a head full of hair before he was born, and here I am.
There it is.
Yeah, we can use whatever we want, our kids, for that excuse. We're both in that same boat. How has fatherhood been? Look, you played pro ball for 6 years, and amazing challenges. And now we'll talk about the scouting part in a little bit, but what's fatherhood like?
Man, it's awesome. Having a father like my dad, to be able to mimic him, I'm going to fall short. There's no doubt about it, but this man showed me the ropes since day one. He doesn't know how much we look at him, even when he's not thinking we're looking. But it's kind of second nature. I'm the oldest of 6, so to be able to have a son now, it just seems like I'm raising one of my brothers, and he is my brother. Now they're uncles, so it's awesome, man. My wife has made it easy. She's got him on a good schedule, and got the family coming down. I want my dad and mom and brothers to all move to Tampa so we can all raise Jackson together.
So here's this funny thing, right? So those of us lazy media members look at all the pro ball Shelbys, the 1,000 games, bro and bro, the 2 older brothers that play professionally. Your brother Javon, who's going to get drafted out of UK, you're going to get drafted. So we just kind of talk about, hey, there's this many brothers and this much pro ball. That's the easy thing to do. Sounds like with your family, if you didn't play pro ball, if you didn't play baseball, you'd fit in just fine.
Perfect. Everybody all gets along easily. It's not. Some people say it's hard to fit in, but as a family, we accept everybody. Everybody can do their own thing, whatever you want to do. It's, for an example, Justin. He don't play no sports, but he's doing perfectly fine. He's successful. I feel like he's loved life, so we all look up to him. Actually, he has the best traits out of all of us brothers, so we try to be like him. He's the responsible one, but everything's perfectly fine. Play sports or without it, so that's good.
This is a funny gathering. You and I talked about this. I grew up around it with my old man playing and then played a little bit. Not as good as you and not as good as you poorly, but you get here when you think you understand baseball, then you come to this event. This is a wild event, and it's interesting for you because this is networking now. I mean, he's job seeking, he's working as a scout for the Brewers, you're job seeking.
Yes.
This is one of those unique baseball events, isn't it? Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, I've never seen anything like this. I came here a couple of years ago with my son, Javon, and I was absolutely blown away. I mean, it was almost like a reunion because I actually ran into players that I hadn't seen in 10, 15 years. They had children the same age as mine, and we're all doing the same thing. Now we're being parents. Back then we were ball players and enjoying life, trying to raise a family, and to be here and see John T as a scout, it's very fulfilling because we've always loved the game. I've never pushed baseball on my children. Never. And, you know, I probably saw John T. play maybe 10 times. I've seen Jaron play maybe 7 times. I saw Javon hit his first home run last year ever. 2 weeks ago, I was throwing batting practice at University of Kentucky. I got a chance to hit ground balls to Javon for the first time ever. I haven't really been in their life. That's why I thank God for my wife. She is the best, and I know she makes me what I am, and I'm just thankful for my whole family. All of us, we've been blessed.
You are over your skis
Yes.
with that
Oh,
one.
I know that. I know that for a fact.
Well, what's this tournament like for a scout? You know, you understand the ball player. You're just wrapping up the ball player part of it. What's this gathering like for a scout?
It's more than a gathering. I don't know what you call that, but it's crazy, man. It's a circus, but you got to stay focused. There's so much talent all around. It's tough to zoom in on one game, but our scouting director, Ray Montgomery, he's making it a lot easier for us this year to be able to zoom in on our top guys and then be able to work the way and see guys from all areas, compare and contrast. So it's fun, man, to be able to compare and see Jaron come out here and compete against guys that I like. He's playing against a Florida team, and it's a great event. Get to see my family. It's brought us all together once again. Sports has kept us united.
Yeah, for you, the All-American game was great. Obviously, you had a chance to be a
I've
part of that. Now you're here, and is it a nice perspective on where you fit in and where you have to get better when you're playing all the best players there and here?
Exactly. It's you like playing against the competition that, you know, that's better. You never want to play down, but yeah, I feel like I fit in perfectly, and you know, I just want to get better at each step. And you know, this is a huge tournament. Everybody's good down here, so you can't expect nothing less. So it's just better to be on your A game.
All right, so it's been real lovey. I mean, there's been a lot of self-deprecating love here. Now we'll see how it goes. So, best athlete between this three. Who's the best? Basketball, football, baseball, all of it. Who's the best?
Jaron plays 2 sports. I heard my dad was legit at basketball. None of them can beat me up. I'll whoop all of them, but I don't know. Jaron's doing 2 sports. He was real good at basketball.
We always good at basketball.
He was terrible at basketball. Dad was legit at basketball and baseball.
No good,
He
huh?
didn't give us no G's.
He didn't- yeah.
None. No jeans.
Not at all.
Let me speak.
So, are you the best athlete then?
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Without a doubt. And I'm going to tell you, my mom wouldn't let me play football, so I don't know how good I could have been.
Goodness,
but,
Heisman, I'm sure.
oh, but, you know, with basketball, these guys have always had a basketball goal in their driveway. And I can honestly say I've replaced probably about 15 of them, and all due to Jordan. Nobody learned how to shoot. Nobody learned how to dribble. And all they do is pull the rim down, they slam, and they break it. And right now, if you pull it up in my driveway, our rim is hanging like this. I refuse to buy another one because he's the youngest and he can play football.
Nice. You like to play football.
And baseball. And you know what? A credit to Jaron. I know a lot of people don't believe it. He's a very, very good football player. And tonight, yes. Oh, he's the number 1 running back on his high school team. And tonight is the night. If they lose tonight, there's no playoff. Tonight is a big district game, and he chose the district championship, and he chose to come down here and play. And he's the number 1 running back.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Thank
you for your
Yes,
insights.
sir. We
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good luck. We'll be watching.
Yes, thanks, D.
Yeah.
You're talking
The
to the
elder
best,
gentleman
the
hugging
best
there.
athlete.
The elder
Just say the
gentleman.
best athlete. Go ahead and say it. The best athlete. I am.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.